ahead and do hashtag replay. I'm looking on the side to make sure that I have every um, place that I'm going live on. And yeah, so I'm going to wait for Facebook also to. Very good. I can see that I'm live. All right. So if you've ever wanted to go live and you're afraid, one of the very big question that I get all the time is, how do I speak confidently on Facebook? How do I, go live and actually, you know, just be myself and all of that, right? This is what we're going to be talking about today. And my name is Olu Sobanjo. I help purpose driven entrepreneurs and business creators, to use the power of their stories to build businesses that they love, the kind of business that actually brings them to the clients and the people that they're able to, impact and make the world a better place. All right. So without wasting much time, we're going to jump right in. Now, I shared a message of how last week I was going to go live. And last week, out of so many other months and weeks that I've been going live, for the last 3 years or thereabouts, I've been going live on Facebook almost every week. Okay. If I don't go live in my group, it's on Facebook, on my page, or either of my groups, one of my groups, I'll be going live. But last week, I was going to go live, and it was later that I realized that I was so stressed about it. Now, the reason why I wasn't stressed mentally about it, but my body was actually afraid for some reason. Now, the reason why I'm actually going to be maybe the best person to tell you, that confidence, video camera confidence, and all of these things is possible for you is because I still have the same problem. Okay, so what I'm doing, sorry about that, is I'm fixing my other phone just so I can get comments from you. Okay, very good. I can see that I have someone with me there. Now, if you're watching live, please do hashtag live. And obviously, if you're watching the replay, hashtag replay. And if you're watching this on YouTube, I really hope this is also on YouTube right now, because I am not able to see what's going on YouTube. Yes, so the idea is there's a lot of you out there that are just like me, and this is why I want you to realize that even though you feel nervous about going live on Facebook or any other platform that you do your live streams, it's extremely important that you know that there are some things that you're going to learn. Okay, the fact that you're new to YouTube. Hey, it's good to see you, Pearly. The fact that you're new to YouTube live doesn't mean that you're brand new to your business. Okay, so now that's one major thing that I want you to realize, that you see, a lot of times we're afraid of going live on YouTube or going live on Facebook because we're new in this world of going live. This doesn't mean that you're not smart. Okay, this doesn't mean that you're not knowledgeable about what you share with your audience. Okay, and so, hey, Chinwe, it's good to see you. It's really good to see you. Thank you for joining me live. Hi, Chinwe. So I want you to know that it's not about the fact that you are not smart. So get that out of the way. The fact that you're nervous, you may not even, like I was sharing about my experience last week, I wasn't even nervous physically. I was still doing everything that I needed to do. However, my body was, very nervous, and I was feeling the tightness in my tummy for a long period of time. You know why? Because last week I did a lot more reaching out. Okay, I did a lot more reaching out, and I reached out to, my email list is the only set of people that I usually invite for my live streams. But this time around, I sent it. I knew I was going to post it to my Facebook profile. I'm going to post it to everywhere, And so because of that, I began to, feel self-conscious that what if, who sees it? Who's going to see it? Okay. And because of the fact also that I knew I was going to be, showing you guys, a brand new system that I just got a couple of days before that, and I was enjoying it, and I felt, what, I need to share with everyone. Because of that, I began to, shut down inside, and I began to be afraid. Okay. So it's, thank you for the hearts. I really appreciate them. So now this is why I want you to know that, let's just get that out of the way first of all, that if you have that at the back of your mind, that I know what I'm sharing, I know my message, I know my the expertise that I have, it's going to be, it gives you that breathing space to know that, okay, even though I am feeling, self-conscious right now, it's still not a big deal. I'm going to be fine. Okay. So now, is there anyone that is watching live? I can see that I have 5 people here on Facebook. I'm not sure what's going on YouTube. I really hope it's going okay. And for those of you that are here live, can you tell me, have you tried to do videos on Facebook or wherever, and you have challenges, you start to doubt yourself, you start to feel, scared? Tell me in the comments. If it's a yes, put a Y in the comments. If it's, you're all good, you don't have any challenges, you can put a no, N for no, okay? So now let's go straight into what I want you to start to look at. Now, you see, in my video, like a pro challenge that I do, one of the biggest problems, that people ask about, and I've seen is, if my mom says all the time, yes, all the time. Okay. One of the, and I, knowing you very well, I know you know what you're talking about. I know you know you have your story figured out, okay? And you're figuring it out as you go too, okay, right? But you see, the thing is, a lot of the times, people are still very afraid of coming out there, because who is going to hear it? Who's going to hear it? Okay, who is going to, what if somebody that I don't know sees it? What if people start to judge me? What if people start to feel like I don't know what I'm talking about? These things are valid, by the way. Thanks, Chinwe. I see why. Okay, so now the very first idea that I'd like to share with you is, in order for you to know, and all through the month I've been talking about this, I've been, sharing, in the past 3 posts that I have done, I've talked about, how to get what you're saying. Okay, last week I talked about how to get what you're saying and talk clearly as if you're talking to, a real person. Okay, Sophie, hey, I see Sophie there. Yes, but you gotta be yourself and keep going. Even professionals, absolutely. But the show must go on. That's exactly it. That's exactly it. Because you see, the thing is, in one of the previous videos that I did, I said you must schedule your live stream. Have a special date and time that you do it. Because if you don't, you're not going to do it. I was in a conversation with a client yesterday, and, and eventually, she eventually did it. And if you're watching this live now, and if you're watching me live, you know yourself, she eventually did it, but everything else went wrong. Why? Because you don't have a date set. But as soon as you set a date and a time, it's going to happen. Imagine, the TV series, the TV shows. You go there, it's going to happen no matter what. Okay, so the first idea is you have to reprogram yourself. It happens in the mind, okay? That you reprogram your mind and you say, you know what? It's going to happen. Now, this is where you say, feel the fear, but do it anyway. Okay? Feel the fear, but do it anyway. Now, after all that is, you've scheduled your timing, you've scheduled, you know what you're talking about, like I said last week in my thing. Now I want to go to some practical things that you can do, that would give you a boost in the way you're projecting yourself, because again, you know what you're talking about. If you're an entrepreneur and you sell whatever it is that you sell, whatever it is that your message is all about, you know, I am sure that you know what you're talking about. You have your game clear. But now the thing is the camera, especially because you're looking at yourself in the camera. You're looking at yourself in the computer or in the phone. Like right now, I see myself, even though I'm not looking at myself. That's one tip. I'm not looking at myself. I'm looking at you in the camera. And that's the very first thing that you're going to learn. First thing to do when you're doing your confidence, you want to have confidence in your presentations on video, is identify where your camera is and look straight into the camera. Okay, because what happens is the people that are on the other side of the camera will start to see you as very confident. And I'm telling you this because I want you to see what people are seeing, as they're looking at you. When they see you looking straight into the camera, obviously you can look around and you can do other things. However, don't look around too much. Like when I started, and most people, when you start to do videos online, what you would notice is you would see yourself going like, you're talking, you're saying something, you're trying to think, and you're looking away, because, we just, look away, can you feel what are you feeling as I'm looking away? Can you please write something in the comments? Feel the fear and do it anyways. Yes, that's the title of a book actually that I read last year. And as I'm looking away, tell me what you're seeing compared to me looking at you and talking to you, right? If I look away and I'm, it feels like I'm either not engaged. And sometimes it's projected as lack of confidence, okay? Lack of confidence, that why can't you look, it's very similar to when I'm talking to you face to face. If I'm talking to you face to face and I look down, I'm looking away, it projects lack of confidence. Even though where I grew up in Nigeria, if you're here and you're watching from Nigeria, you can put great God bless Nigeria in the comments, right? Where I grew up, you don't look at people in the face. That's actually a sign of respect, okay, in Nigeria. However, because of the fact that when you're talking to people on Facebook or Instagram or wherever you're doing your videos, you have to be looking at them in the face, or else, especially because you're going to be reaching out to people that are not from your culture, okay? And what you need to do is you want to look at them right there on the camera. It shows engagement. It shows, connection. It shows confidence. Thank you. God bless Nigeria. Yeah. So you see, it's extremely important that you practice the habit of looking straight into the camera, because it's projected as confidence. Okay. So after you feel the fear, you've scheduled the thing, but you're ready to do it anyway. You want to tell yourself, I'm going to look straight into the camera. And as much as, possible, sometimes you look away and you do other things. However, you want to always come back to your audience, because when you're talking to them, they feel connected to you. Like right now, I feel like I imagine in my mind that I am looking into your eyes as I'm looking at the camera. Okay, and I almost feel like I can see Ima Bong, I can see Sophie, I can see Chinwe, and I have you almost like in a round table conference where we're just talking, at coffee, at a coffee table, right? This is exactly the way to, the mindset behind doing this, okay? Now, the next point that I have for you there is this, okay? You see, your smile. Your smile is extremely important. Extremely, extremely important. Now, the easiest way to be seen, to look like a confident person, to be able to connect with the people that you're talking to, is your smile. Your smile, you're not buying it, okay? You're not buying your smile. So you project your smile and you feel more relaxed when you smile. And, as a matter of fact, I designed a material that I want each person here, that is watching live, everyone that is watching live, as soon as possible, there's a link to this right now that you can go right now and pick up one of, I have 20 spots that I've made available for everyone that watches live, okay? Or the first set of people that watch it. I have a confidence manual that I have created, a camera confidence manual. Now, this is for sale. Okay. However, and I've picked out some that I'm going to be sharing with you today. However, you can go now and pick it, and when you get it, you would need to go through it with as if you're buying it, but really it's absolutely free. Okay. So the reason why I did it that way is so that every time I add to it, you can go back and download it again and get it for free, okay? And get all the updates that I add there, okay? So now, the confidence manual, if you go to olusobanjo.com/LCM, live stream confidence manual, you're going to be able to pick one of those as if it's going to be free for you if you're one of the first 20 to get it, all right? So again, the thing is, when you look in the camera, you project, confidence. But again, when you add smile to it, when you add your smile to it, you make, when people are looking at you, I can see a lot of people jumped off, that's fine, so that you can go get it. Okay, and come back and watch this. So the thing is, if you go and if you smile, what happens is you connect with people better. People feel at ease. People feel, that life is good because you're making their, you're making their day. Just each smile, like I'm smiling at you right now. It feels like, the more, I've got many times people will say to me, I smile back at you when I see your smile. That's exactly what you want. That's exactly what you want for your audience. A lot of times people are having a bad day, and just coming to hang out with you on Facebook Live or wherever you hang out is the only time that they are getting, especially now, that they are getting somebody to smile to. They are getting somebody to connect with and respond to. Okay, because as I'm smiling, at you, I can I didn't get the link correct. Yeah, so it's olusobanjo.com/LCM. I think you should actually get the link to it in the comments, in the description to this video. So if you just hold on, I'm almost done. If you just hold on, you would also, okay, so let me just destroy that. Stop that. Yeah, so there's a comment to this or description to this. There's a link to that as well. And immediately after this, I'm going to also put a link to it in the comments so that you can get it. But again, the first 20 people get it for free. Okay, so the idea is you want to smile a lot. You want to carry people. As you're smiling, people feel like they're being carried along with you. They feel like they're in it with you. They feel like we're at this together. Okay, so smile and look in the camera. Okay, now the last one that I'm going to talk about is more like a technical, and it's more a little bit technical, but at the same time is very practical. And that's the venue where you do your live stream. Okay, where are you doing your live stream? Now, you want to find a quiet place where people are not where there's not a lot of noise, okay? Where there's not a lot of noise and there's not a lot of, buzz going around, and there's not a lot of clutter in your background. There's not a lot of, there's good lighting. You want to find a good location for your live stream, okay? When you have a good location for your live stream, what you do, what it projects is simple, professional, calm, okay? Now, I know that some of you that are watching this, you have little children. Now, if you have little children and you need to do your live stream, if these are children that you can negotiate with, please do. I do that with my children. Just a few minutes before I went live, one of my children, one of my sons had something exciting that he needed to share with me. And he checked and he saw that I was not live yet. And he was like, just before you go live, I need to share something with you. I did this. Exciting, and I was very excited. But then immediately after that, he was like, have a great time. And he left because he knows that I'm going live and I need some quiet, space. Okay. However, if it's not possible for you, to, to get that, that connection, like you have a very small, tiny baby and you're there, you may need to schedule in a time that the child is sleeping. Maybe, your baby is sleeping or the, where you can find somebody to watch the baby so you can do the live stream. However, sometimes accidents will happen. Your child can come in short. There was a video on CNN. This man was being interviewed on CNN and the little child walked into the room. There's nothing we can do about it. And we saw the poor mom ran in to grab the child and is like, the only thing I gave you to do was to watch this child so that I could do a CNN interview. But, well, life happens. So if it happens that, your child walks in, people now know that you have children. And it's a good thing. It's called live stream for that because it's real. It's real life. Okay, but try your best to cut down on the noise. If there's construction going on outside, if there's, different things going on outside, whatever it is, you want to reduce that, negotiate with the people around you. Sometimes you may even need to go into the car. I have been very creative. I'm not going to share it here because this is public. You know what? I can even share it. I've shared with some of you before. I won't share it. My tummy is afraid to share this in public. Because I have been really creative in the way I go live, okay? Or do recordings, okay? And I have done recordings in different places. I've done in my car. Okay, I'll say I've done it in my bathrooms, okay? And you would think, oh, it's so pretty. You have a pretty nice background and all that. It was, my bathroom, so you can be creative because at that time in my life, that was the only place I could lock up and, my children would not, be shouting and all of that. Okay. So, because at that time they were really young. Okay. So, yeah. If you are here and you have your business, you want to be visible online because, people need what you have. People are going to be blessed by what you have. People are going to, see, a lot from you. Yeah, but yes, it's got to be go. Yeah. I'm seeing the comments. Okay. So now it's extremely important that you relax and you tell yourself, let's go out there. Now I have one bonus points that I'm going to share with you for those of you that are not, that don't have, maybe you're watching this way after the thing is, it's past 20 people. I'm going to share one more point for camera confidence. One more point is this, that people, I want you to remember that there are people out there that are looking to hear what you have to say. There are people out there that want to learn from you. There are people out there that are really excited about getting what you have for them. Okay? So don't be afraid of the camera. Okay, don't be afraid of the camera. Again, if you go to olusobanjo.com/LCM, your L live stream confidence manual, you would be able to download. There's a lot more, and I'm going to be updating it as I go, but what I want you to do is I want you to relax, knowing so well that people want to hear what you have. If you have a solution that people need, there are problems that people have, and your solution, your message is solution based. If you have a transformation for people, I wanted to do this today to help you move from being afraid of, going live. That's why I did this. This is exactly the same thing that you are doing when you do your live stream. You want to know and be confident that people want to hear from you. And so relax, okay? So just enjoy what you have. I see share, okay? So just go ahead and share what you have with people, okay? Is that what you mean, Chinwe? Go ahead and don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. It's just the camera. It's just there. Like last week I was telling you how tight my tummy was, but I still went all the same because I already scheduled to do it, and I'm not going to back down. No. People need to hear the message. I want my clients and my audience to be able to present their stories with ease, okay? So this is exactly the thing that I have for you today. Now, I'd like to hear from you. Which of these four, I shared 4 out of, the topics that I have. Very good. Welcome back. For those of you that are just joining, today I shared 4 tips that is going to help you, increase your confidence on video as you're going live. Okay. And if you've not already, you can go to olusobanjo.com/LCM. For the first 20 people, I noticed if you've got it, please write in the comments. If you've downloaded it, if you already have it, just say yes in the comments, so that I can hear from you. And but for those of you that are just joining, 20 people are going to get this material for free. So if you've not got it, go in there and get it. I'm going to put a comment to this, to a link to the comment so that you can get it as well. And the first one that I have is, of course, after all that I have said in the last couple of weeks about, make sure you schedule it, make sure you know what you're talking about, which I did last week, and just schedule it and make sure, even though you feel the fear, but still do it anyway. So the first one is, you need to look in the camera. The next one is you need to smile at your audience. The next one is you need to, find a quiet place, where there's not a lot of distraction. And then I also mentioned that a lot of people are looking to, connect with you. So don't be afraid. Okay, please don't be afraid. Now tell me in the comments, which of these ones are you going to practice this week? Okay, this week. I'm not saying, because the reason why I said this week is I don't want somebody to tell me, okay, next month when I'm going to go live, I will do it. No. Okay, next month, that's another procrastination. Okay, I want you to go live. People are looking for the message that you have. Okay, so tell me in the comments, which of these ones do you already practice, or are you going to practice this week? Okay, till the next time I come live. Because you see, the thing is this. The reason that, and just to wrap it all up, okay, the reason why you are afraid to go live, the reason why many of the times as an entrepreneur you'll be afraid to go live is because you're just discovering, how Facebook works and how Instagram works and all of this, softwares that we use, right? But the truth of the matter is the more you do it, the more confident you're going to look, okay? Like last week, even though I was, I was goofing around and I was figuring it out, I still looked confident. I still didn't look, like I didn't know what I was doing. Why? Because I've been doing this for 3 years, every single week. right? There's always a video somewhere that is going out. If it's not live, is with my clients or with a group, or So because of the fact that I'm doing that, it's the repetition makes you become the expert in doing live streams. Okay, so don't worry, you're soon going to be an expert. The first time you do it, though, it's going to be scary, but don't worry. Like my client yesterday, she said to me, "Oh, I was afraid, I was scared," but to me, I'm happy because now she's got it over with. The first time she was doing live stream, and then it's over. Okay, and by the time you actually look at the video, it doesn't look like she didn't know what she was doing. And then the thing is, she admitted it to the people. This is my first time of doing it. Okay, so that's another point. Tell people you're nervous if you are nervous. Okay, so that's it for today. Tell me in the comments which one you're going to do and which one you're going to practice this week. Don't run on me. Don't run away. If you run away without saying this one, I'm not going to be happy with you, okay? So please get into the habit of doing live streams, and I can't wait to see you again. Same time, same station next week. All right. Bye-bye for now.